Hey guys, welcome back. I have another skincare reaction video. This is gonna be completely different though, because I will definitely not be leaving a link to the original video because this is one of my old videos. I think it's important to show you guys like the mistakes that I've made also in the past. I'm in the beauty industry. I have followed trends. I have used makeup wipes before. You know, I haven't always known exactly what to do with my skin, and we're constantly learning, right? In this industry, we're constantly learning from experience, we're constantly learning from education, we're constantly learning from new ingredients, studies, all of that stuff. So I just thought it'd be interesting to go back and look at one of my older skincare routines, and I saw this one, was a little bit mortified, unlisted it, and decided I'd share it once with you guys. So let's do this. Some of you have been asking about my skincare routine, so in this episode of The Cut, I'm gonna take you through my entire day. I'm Susan Yara. I'm here to tell you which products I think make the cut. So this might look like a lot of products, but you have to take into account that I wear a lot of makeup every single day. Right now I have about 3 layers on. It's a lot. I know, it's a lot, but I shoot videos. Skincare is important because if you don't have good skin, your makeup won't look good. So let's start with the morning. I always use a simple cleanser and my Clarisonic. Oh, I'm gonna stop right there. So first off, my show is called something different. I had like a whole different intro, all that kind of stuff. It was like all this stuff happening. So that's just kind of funny to reminisce about that. I look a lot younger. My makeup isn't as good because I don't have Nikki. I definitely don't think I had Nikki around at this point. But my hair's all right. My hair looks pretty good. I actually like these highlights a lot and the length of it. So anyway, I'm gonna use a cleanser, it looks like. I'm using a pretty hydrating, gentle cleanser. I am using a Clarisonic. Back then, Clarisonics were huge. Everybody was using a Clarisonic. I don't have a problem per se with a Clarisonic cleansing brush, but we've since learned that they can be a little harsh on some skin types. My skin type is one of them. I don't tend to use a Clarisonic as much. You know, you might not want to use it all the time, but it is a good cleansing brush. It does use ultrasonic waves to get all of that stuff out of your skin. I probably didn't need to use it as much as I used to use it because I used to use it a lot. And one of the worst things about the Clarisonic is that I think people don't change out the brush head enough. And it does get a little bit grody, and that's probably the bigger issue, is you probably should be cleansing the brush itself and getting rid of it, replacing it way more often. I'm curious to see what I say about this though, so let's see. This is Neutrogena Naturals, and I like this one because it's a nice, gentle cleanser. And I don't really want too many active ingredients in it because I'm going to use it with my Clarisonic. So this one is perfect for that. It does have some ingredients, but really these ingredients are gonna be rinsed off anyway. Now this is something I cannot live without. It is my Clarisonic Mia 2. And I have the brush head that's a little bit softer and made for sensitive skin, just because I do use it every single day. The way a Clarisonic works, if you don't know, is it uses sonic waves to really get into your skin and make sure that you smooth it out, get off all of the dead skin cells so it's exfoliating, and it really helps to get your skin ready for whatever you're gonna put on it. Once my skin is, all right, you know what, I'm not too disappointed in myself, only because I did choose the brush that's for sensitive skin. I am using a really gentle cream cleanser. This is the morning time though, and it's just like all of this just wasn't necessary. For the most part now in the morning, I don't even cleanse my skin, but I actually do still, you know what's funny is I still use a cleansing brush, but I use the silicone PMD cleansing brush, and I don't use it every single day. You know, back then, so this is in my, am I in my 30s yet? I'm like early 30s in this video, and I remember dealing with like a lot of adult acne at this point, and so the cream cleanser was nice because it's gentle, and I knew I was going to be using the Clarisonic brush, and the Clarisonic brush really helped to clear out my skin, so it is a really good exfoliator. Squeaky clean in the morning. It's time for my, and I said squeaky clean. It's just a saying, right? But when you truly have squeaky clean skin, that means that your skin's not in good shape. Like, you don't want it to be squeaky clean. You want it to be soft and hydrated. You want it to be like soft, just soft and hydrated and refreshed and clean. Skincare products. I've been using this set from Intraceuticals because it's really good. It adds all of your moisture back in because of hyaluronic acid. P.S. Madonna uses it, and that makes it awesome. But really, no, it's a very great skincare system. You start with the daily serum, and what I really love about this set is that it comes with booster products. In the morning, I like to add my favorite antioxidant ever, vitamin C, because it's good for any skin type. Anyone with acne, if you want to brighten your skin, if you want to fight free radicals, vitamin C is the antioxidant. It's the best one. Everyone should use it. I put 1 pump of the daily serum and then 1 pump of the vitamin C, mix it together, and put it on my skin first. Next is the... You know what? I'm consistent. I still love my vitamin C. I loved vitamin C then. You know what's funny is I actually miss nutraceuticals. I haven't used them in a long time. Are they still around? It's just there's been so many new brands that have come into the picture that I haven't really thought about them in a long time, but they were kind of one of the first brands that really introduced that whole using a hydration, using a humectant on my skin in between moisture. And I really did like this whole program where you could just like mix a vitamin C or some kind of a booster in with the serum to make it more of an active serum. So that's really interesting. I cannot stop looking at my arms and how fit I was. I want my old arms back. I just want to be 31 again. Is that how old I am? I don't know how old I am here, but I'm assuming that's about, no, maybe 32. I really liked that age. That was a good age. Jeez. Hydration gel, and it's a really simple hyaluronic acid. It's the second step in this whole skincare system. And then you lock it all in with the moisture binding cream. It's really light and hydrating, and it smells beautiful. So that is my morning skincare routine. So funny. So it's like, and I'm pointing out that it smells beautiful. And now I'm like, eek, I'm sorry guys, but I like it because it has a fragrance in it. Now I'm like always really like tiptoeing around the whole fragrance thing because we know it's not good for you. Back then we knew it wasn't good for you, but it wasn't something that we really highlighted. It wasn't something we talked about as much because fragrance was just such a normal thing to have in your skincare. It was actually like expected to have fragrance in your skincare because it was part of the whole experience. It's a sensorial experience. So it's funny because I was pointing that out back then as like a bonus for it. And now I'd be like, I'm sorry guys, it is highly fragranced though. So it's funny how the tone changes when you start to find out more about stuff. You get more information about skincare. The other thing I'll point out is my SPF wasn't that important to me back then, and it's because I didn't have a lot of wrinkles or hyperpigmentation if you take a good look at my skin. I said I'm wearing a lot of makeup, but I'm not really wearing as much makeup as like I wear now. Now we've just kind of got it like down, right? It's funny how just a few more years can really age you, and then you start to realize the importance of something like SPF. And I think we've really gone through this revolution in skincare also, where we've started to realize SPF protection is so critical for your skincare, even at a young age. Now, for the nighttime, because I do have all of the makeup on, I like to take it off using these Kogen Do 100% pure cotton pads. And it's really just because they make me feel fancy. They're super soft, they're not chemically treated, and they're really thick. I use them with the Simple Skincare Cleansing Micellar Water. And you might have heard about this. It's been a trend for a while. It's the no rinse trend where you don't use soap and water. Instead, you cleanse your face with this morning and night, and you don't have to use anything else because it's nice and gentle. It really removes all of your makeup. Check it out. And it hydrates your skin. So it's a really nice cleanser to use, especially if you're in the winter and your skin is dry or sensitive. It's really good for you. But because I have a lot of makeup on, I do cleanse one more time. So it's funny. It's like I actually still really love those cotton pads. They really are nice, and when I do want to feel fancy, I do buy them. But the irony is, then I go for Simple Micellar Cleansing Water. Oh my goodness, this is what started. You guys, this is what really like got everyone started on thinking that like makeup wipes and micellar water is like all you need to cleanse your makeup. This is like the height of it. You know, it's like when micellar water got introduced, it really just took everyone to a whole different place where they just started using either makeup wipes or micellar water to cleanse their makeup. And we were convinced that it removes all of your makeup, but it doesn't remove all of your makeup. The fact that I was like, this is the way to go. It's all about the micellar water. Now I'm not like super anti micellar water. I keep micellar water in my medicine cabinet because I find uses for it and stuff, but it's really just not something I reach for on a regular basis because it's not that great either. It's not, you know, it's not as bad as makeup wipes, but it's not as good as like a cleansing oil or a cleansing balm or just using some kind of a really nice gentle cleanser. I'm glad to see that I'm gonna use a cleanser as a second step. I'm already bummed about what the cleanser is though, so let's just go ahead and watch it. I've been using Glam Glow's newest cleanser. It's their new Mud to Foam cleanser, and this one has bamboo charcoal in it. So you can see when you put this on, It really draws out all the impurities from your skin and anything that's kind of been on it, any of that grime, any of the oil, and really cleanse it. So once my skin is completely clean, Glam Glow really went through like, it was such a big brand at one point. I mean, it still probably is. It's not really a brand I use very often anymore, maybe because I have gotten a little bit older. I was all about that mask that they had come out with. Charcoal was all the rage at this point, so everybody was like using charcoal products and stuff. The big issue is I still have a lot of eye makeup on at this point, right? And this isn't a cleanser for that. This is a cleanser that's really for like oily skin, really oily skin, where you're gonna draw out those impurities. I would almost even say like that's like a mask in some ways, but it's not something I would put on my eyes. And it's a foaming cleanser. You guys know how I feel about foaming cleansers. This is a drying cleanser. This cleanser is not meant for somebody who doesn't have oily skin or acneic skin. It's actually kind of a strong, dare I say, harsh cleanser. So this isn't something I would have recommended for this person, you know, that I'm watching on the screen, especially knowing what my skin was back then. Yeah, I was dealing with more breakouts than I do now and stuff, but I wasn't dealing with oily skin or anything. I should have used a cleanser. I mean, I should have done a double cleanse let's be real. I should have done a double cleanse. It wasn't unheard of back then. And then I should have used a cleanser that was a little bit more hydrating, or at least a gel cleanser that was gonna be able to like get all of my makeup off, you know, really go in there and get that makeup off. Because I'm over here talking about how I need to get all that makeup off, yet I'm not getting all that makeup off. And do the intraceuticals. I use the vitamin A booster because that is retinol, and vitamin A helps to speed cell turnover, which basically means you're getting fresher, younger looking skin. Smooth is the overall theme here because we want our makeup to look great. After I do the serums, again, I follow the same routine. The hydration gel, and then the moisture binding cream. And then again, I'm consistent. I like my retinol. That was all good. I was actually happy with that. I have no critique about that. I like my retinols. It's absolutely true. Move on to enhancing my lashes and my brows, because we all want thick lashes and brows. This is a brand new product from Luzern. It's their Lash and Brow Enhancing Serum. And what it does is it's a conditioner. You condition your hair. Why wouldn't you condition the hair on your brows and on your lashes? This one has botanicals and peptides that really work to get your lashes to be soft and thick. And I've seen results after just using it for a few weeks, so I definitely recommend this. I haven't used that Luzern lash enhancer for a long time, but it was really good. I might have to look around for that and try to find it again if it's around, because that one actually was really good. So that's my routine for the day. And at the end of the week, I like to add a face mask. And this one has been my go-to lately. It's by Radical Skincare. It's really fun because you put it on and it looks like a gel at first, and then it slowly starts to foam. You'll start to see it gets thicker in places where your skin really needs some help. It softens your skin, it brightens it, and it just makes it feel overall rehydrated. I really recommend it. And it's really fun to use too. So this is my skincare routine right now. I'm constantly trying new products and changing it up, but as of right now, all of these products make the cut. You know what? I wasn't as disappointing as I thought I was gonna be. I was really like getting ready to cringe hard. It wasn't the best routine. You know, like that mask I added at the end. I kind of liked that mask when I recall it. I don't even know if Radical Skincare is still around. They were actually a really good skincare brand overall. That mask though, I was using because I thought it was fun. Skincare should be fun. Let's get that straight, but it should also work for your skin. And I think that, you know, that is something that you forget, you know, because you're like getting so into it, like it's the packaging's so cute, there's beautiful scents, there's, you know, so many ingredients that you can play with and you want to experiment with and stuff, but you find over time, you really need to stick with the ingredients that work for your skin. You have to start to identify the ingredients that don't work for your skin. You have to start identifying what kind of products you need for your skin, right? Because I'm always talking about how we have, you know, like very personalized skincare routines. We have personal issues that are going on with our skin. And I think that is something that you like start to realize, is that you can't really follow trends necessarily. You have to follow what works for your skin, and you have to find that. And that comes with a little bit of testing things out, comes with learning from other it comes from learning from experts, dermatologists, estheticians, watching these kinds of videos and learning what these ingredients do for your skin, learning what these types of products do for your skin. What works for me might not work for you. And back then, I was trying everything. I was that kind of person because I was a beauty editor back then too. I was trying products that would make my skin react. I was skipping to different products at different times. I wasn't giving it long enough to really see results. And I was trying things because it was fun. So, you know, again, skincare should be fun, but it should also work for you. It should be something that you're doing because you want your skin to look its best and you don't want it to actually be reactive. Man, I'm so glad I discovered the double cleanse and started to really remove my makeup, because I think that's changed everything too. That was really hard for me to watch. I'm so much younger and pre-babies. My arms are so toned. And I actually venture to say I have a tan in that video too. Because I have such like glowier skin. It's more bronzed. That was really fun. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching that with me and seeing, you know, like I said, I've been learning also, you know, like the things that I know now, I didn't necessarily always know, but I think that's the same for a lot of skincare experts, is that we've learned over time, right? Like you want to go to an expert who has time and experience and wisdom and everything, because this is, you know, you see the growth, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much. Comment below if you have any comments, because, you know, it could be funny. You can even comment about my appearance. I don't have any lip filler in this video, which was also freaking me out. But, you know, I made up for it in a lack of wrinkles and toned arms. So, you know, it's really fun to see how all of this kind of changes and progresses and stuff. Find me on Instagram. I'm at Susan Yara, and let me know who you want to see me react to next. Talk to you soon.